everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
It's the only improv comedy Dragon Ball podcast in the universe where we attempt to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball. Then we come together on the podcast to talk about what we watched, and our discussion leads us into comedic improvised scenes and other hilarity and tomfoolery, all for you, the listening audience. And we're going to get right into it after. We have to do a few things first. This is a party. We have to get ready for said party. We have to clean up a little bit. We gotta, all my dirty laundry is everywhere. I gotta clean that. No one wants to see that.
I left all my solo cups out from last night.
No, they reek. Vince, I had, if I can get out of the bit for a second,
sure.
I had a visceral memory about the stink.
Oh,
just
yeah.
the beer stink the morning after.
How about this? There were many nights where the crew was playing 21 cup pong, 3 aside, with Yingling Lager, my man. Can you imagine what our apartment smelled like the next day? I'll tell you, straight ass, bruh. Also, my friend played a very funny prank where he put Tabasco sauce in one of my cups when I wasn't looking.
Ooh.
And it was awful.
I don't know if that's funny, but that is a prank. I can agree on that.
It was a decent prank. The crowd loved it.
Yeah, that was for the crowd.
Did I mention it? My apartment was a stadium.
The announcer gave a big oof. That's gotta hoit. Yeah, or you hate to see it.
Yeah, a lot of you hate to see that. Shaq was there. Oh no, he didn't even see it coming. Just like when Kobe didn't see me in the finals, he should have passed it. I was open. R.I.P. Kobe's the greatest.
But look, you don't have to worry about living in a stadium or the stink of a party, because we're going to clean it up right now with our opening segment, Kame Housekeeping. And the first part of Kame Housekeeping is the UN-sanctioned, world-famous 1-minute roundup.
All right. Yeah, you can rest at this camp, no problem. Just come on, sit by the fire. We'll fix you up something to eat. Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get off this horse. Whoop.
What? No.
Walk. Ah, my dogs are killing me. Hey, let me just stretch out. I'm gonna put my right hand under my head.
Yeah. You're gonna lean against that log.
A reclining posture.
Look up to the sky.
Ah, yes.
Now you're an odd looking feller. I'm just gonna be honest. I haven't seen you around this camp here before. You passing through? Huh? Passing through?
Just passing through. Look, a lot of people, they don't want to take me seriously. My requests for like food or shelter because of how short I am.
Oh, you don't say. Well, yeah, I'll be honest. You looked a mite fine taller on your horse there.
The horse that's 30 feet. And see.
The horse has 3 feet.
I'm sure it has more than that.
You're riding a Shetland pony?
Yeah, because I'm so little. I don't need a big horse. That'd be impractical. Like those jokers.
Oh boy. You threw in an Impractical's Joker reference already.
Already. Buckle up.
TBS, we want a show.
So they're on True TV. But anyway. Well, Vince fucked up that deal.
I did.
But that's fine, because the beginning of the 1-minute roundup is when Vince and I do a Western-themed improv scene to loosen or tighten the improv muscles, maybe both. Whatever muscles need, that scene provides. And it gets us ready for the 1-minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time Vince, has to summarize everything we have covered in Dragon Ball thus far in under a minute. I'm talking the entirety of Dragon Ball, or I'm talking about 27 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. And we do this for you, the listening audience. If you are new here, you don't have to go back and watch all of Dragon Ball to catch up to know what we're talking about. You don't have to go back and listen to all of our old episodes, although, you know what, we wouldn't hate it if you did. Many people have done it. They said it's been an enjoyable experience.
Also gets you gets you the distinction of old slob.
Mm-hmm. 1 out of 1 listeners agree. Go back and listen to the archives. But yeah, you don't have to do any of that if you don't want to. You can just start with the latest episode, hop right in. We'll explain what's going on. Well, Vince will this week. Vince, are you ready for the roundup?
I am ready. All right, here I go. In 3, 2, 1. So, Dragon Ball's about 7 Mac Dragon Balls. You collect them all. You can make a wish for anything you want. Our story follows Goku. These are the main events of his early life. He met Bulma and a bunch of friends, fought Emperor Pilaf to not use the Dragon Balls for evil. Then he fought the Red Ribbon Army, so they could not use the Dragon Balls for evil. Then he fought in the Tenkaichi tournament against some former foes, then turned to allies. He came in second in the first one to his master in disguise. He came in second in the second one to Tien Shinhan the Triclops. Then he beat Piccolo Jr., son of his nemesis King Piccolo, in the third one to become the champion of the world. Then, 5 years later, Goku has a son with his wife Chi-Chi. His brother Raditz from space shows up and it's like, come join me, or else you'll die. And then Goku and Piccolo defeat him, and then Goku has to come back a year later because more Saiyans are coming. And Piccolo trains his son. Now the Saiyans are here, and everybody's dead except for Gohan and Piccolo, maybe. And Goku is
Goku, ooh, we'll see. We'll see what Goku is.
You see, I added a little suspenseful twist to the roundup.
A cliffhanger, yeah. You have to keep listening now.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like the bit where Raditz is like, "Join me or you'll die." I'm like, yeah, he was being honest. That is what happened.
That is exactly what he promised. Raditz is a good brother.
Mm-hmm. A man of his word. So now that the roundup is done and put to bed, we can continue on with our next part of Kame Housekeeping, which is where we explain that Vince and we watched 2 different versions of the episode. I watched the English subtitled version, and Vince watches the English dub version. And we did this because, guys, we messed up. We had a big old boo-boo oopsie on that first record. We didn't realize we had watched 2 different versions, but that oopsie turned into a whoops. There it is. See?
Keep going.
It turned good. Turn that upside. Well, don't turn an oopsie upside down. I think that would just be a poozies, which is nothing.
Or 2 poos?
Yeah, it turns into a Shippuden. We kept doing it because there are a lot of fun differences that we compare and contrast during the episode, some surprises we get from each other's versions. And the first difference is usually the title. Vince, if you would be so kind as to give the English version's title for this episode.
You got it. The title for this, the 28th episode of Dragon Ball Z, Goku's Arrival.
Yep. Finally. Mine goes in a little bit different direction. It focuses on something else.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
So, the title for episode 28 of Dragon Ball Z, the English subtitle title is Ferocity of the Saiyans. Kami-sama and Piccolo both die.
Oh my goodness. I'm clutching my chest.
You knew what was going to happen. You saw the last one.
Whoever writes these titles, just having a ball in Dragon Ball Z. Just gets to put in whatever they want,
Don't forget, it's both of them.
Yeah. Don't forget this link we've been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's wild. I mean, yeah, my title does gloss over those huge moments, but
they are big. I mean, everything. There's a lot of big stuff happening, and I think we're getting back on. I guess the canon track.
Oh yeah.
I think we're slow. We're finally leaving the filler station. But we could be wrong because we don't do research. Not our style. Not our thing.
No.
Just not into it. I tried in high school and college, and I was like, you know what? Not for me.
Yeah, I got the Encyclopedia Britannica online in 2002, and I said, I'm good.
Yeah. Someone tried to pass me some cliff notes, and I'm like, I did what Dare taught me. I said no. I just said no.
I got rid of my search engines. I just use Bing now.
That's not research.
It's not research. Those algorithms will show you nothing you need to know.
But now that all that's out of the way, we can get started. Right at the top, it's very, 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 very serious. In the last episode, Nappa shot a gigantic energy blast at Gohan. Piccolo stepped in right at the last moment to protect him. We're seeing the aftermath of that. Did you notice how bulbous Piccolo was in that shot?
Oh, at in that aftermath shot. Yeah, I was like, ooh,
bulging.
It's like that does not look comfortable. Like what?
Just looking like a Vector Man.
Oh,
for the Sega Genesis.
I can't believe you brought. That's a reference.
It certainly is.
All right, I'm gonna use this platform to say we want a new Vector Man.
He is pumped. He has got some implants going. And his design, I think part of his design makes it look bigger because of the way, I guess, his muscles work. The little pink splotches on his bod.
Because there's the pink muscly part, and then there's the green muscly part. And when you layer those on top of each other, it creates a weird visual thing. But yes, Piccolo looks very rough in this scene.
Man. This is rough. So Piccolo collapses. On the lookout, Kame is barely standing up, saying, "I'm happy that Piccolo surpassed me in the end." And then he starts fading away like Marty McFly.
Wow, I did not get that line that Piccolo surpassed Kame in the end.
I think with power or with kindness.
I think maybe that's it. Maybe that's what he's referencing. Because Kame is just kind of resigned to the fact in mind. He's just, Popo, it's my time. I'll begin fading away. Goodbye.
I'll begin fading away? He says that?
Yeah. He's like, I'm no longer, he's like, I'll be disappearing from this world, Mr. Popo.
Kame, I'm an adult. Kame, you can say you're dying.
Oh, Mr. Popo, no, just take me to the restroom. And then flush.
You're not a goldfish. You're not going to... One, you won't fit in there.
Uh-oh.
Your poops barely fit in there.
Kame's boss is here to take him upstate. Oh, Mr. Popo, I may not be back for a long time.
You're making the bus sounds with your mouth, Kame. You're just turning your head. You're dying.
All aboard for Kame.
You're going to Kame, or they called your name?
Oh, Mr. Popo, did you hear that? They're calling my name.
Oh, boy.
I've packed my bags and I'm leaving.
You're just standing there, fading away. I get it. It's a Jedi kind of thing. Just, don't you have other words you want for me?
Oh,
because these could
Mr.
be
Popo,
your last.
It's your kids. It's about your son. You have to go back in time.
Don't put a cool jacket on me. Don't wear a crazy white-haired wig.
Put this on. It's how they won't recognize you in the past.
Is this really how you want to go out? Doing our Back to the Future role play?
You've got to stop Piccolo from winning that race and getting the sports almanac.
Oh, God, you're really fading if you don't remember the plot of all three Back to the Futures. Okay. All right.
Then you'll have to go to the West.
This is what you want.
And stop his great-great-grandfather from building a train or something.
Doc, this is heavy stuff. I'll get on my hoverboard. And I'll go smooch my mom.
Now I can fade away in peace.
So no other final words for me, Kami?
Don't play my Xbox.
Oh, damn it. Come on, just give me the password.
No, you'll overwrite my saves.
No, I'll keep them in memoriam, I promise. Come on.
How will I know you won't beat Sonic Adventure 06?
I just want to play Sunset Overdrive, all right? I think I heard some good thing. I know it didn't get a lot of press at the time. It's Insomniac, baby. I gotta play it.
Quality game developer, Insomniac Games. Those are my final words to you.
Yep, you faded all the way out. All right, well, cool. Damn it, I don't want to have to buy a new Xbox. That's my biggest takeaway. And seed. It gets. I will jump ahead a little bit. Kame's last words, at least in mine, his for real ones. Sorry, guys, that was a bit.
That was a bit.
That was not a reenactment.
We were not playing the episode for you.
He says, "Mr. Popo, I leave the rest to you." And then Mr. Popo screams out in pain.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts to see Mr. Popo in pain. It's a harrowing experience. Kudos to you for watching along.
Was that different? About the same?
He says a bunch of stuff about Dragon Balls and how they gotta go to some planet called Namek, and then
oh damn, they get deep into that, huh?
Yeah, Kami's just like, Popo, you have to find a way to get to Namek. There's Dragon Balls there. You could wish us all back to life. And then he, it's all up to you now, Popo. You're the protagonist.
Oh, great! Finally, so I get to go train.
No.
Wait, do I? Oh, I don't get to go to Namek.
No.
What?
But it's your story, Popo.
You stopped your fade out. Okay, how's it my story if I don't go on some sort of grand
Popo,
adventure?
it's working. It's working. You must have gone back in time.
All right.
But listen, it's about your kids.
We did this already.
Back to the future.
You faded away, came back to tell me about Namek, and we're gonna go through this whole rigmarole again.
Oh, Popo, I look at this picture. I'm gone.
You just photoshopped yourself onto that one in Back to the Future. You put your head on Michael J. Fox's body.
Popo, I'm going to be the Teen Wolf.
Now you're putting fur all over yourself, but it's falling off because you're like half translucent.
Please, Mr. Popo.
Any other Michael J. Fox movies you want to reference before you leave?
Not a movie, but remember that one time I was in that hit show Scrubs? My character arc in those 2 episodes were awesome. I pooped on the roof.
Wait, that happened?
And that really happened in Scrubs. Michael J. Fox's character had OCD. It was very good. He taught Turk how to be a better surgeon through dexterity exercises, and how John Dorian's bedside manner needed work. He helped Elliot poop on the roof, and he did too.
All right, in your honor, Kami, I'll revisit Scrubs. Is the box set still upstairs?
It's under lock and key, and you can't have it.
Damn it, Kami. I don't get the Xbox. I don't get to watch Scrubs. How am I supposed to remember you?
My photo album.
Okay, where's that?
Oh, I'm disappearing, and so am I in the pictures.
No, Kami. You stretched your arm out to grab your photo album, so it disappears with you. God damn it, Kami. You damn it, Kami.
It's Kami, damn it. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm going to Namek, whether you want me to or not.
You better not.
What are you gonna do, dead guy? Huh?
Oh, Popo burned him. And see.
We laugh because it's very sad.
It's very sad. This is the only way we can talk about it is by making absurd references to other things. But this sucks. This whole like Piccolo being so again, if you don't know, now you gotta know that Piccolo is the greatest. Because of, this touching speech that he has with Gohan towards the very end. And yeah, we're, again, like Aaron said, we're jumping around to different parts of this episode to cover these things so we can talk about other things because this is important.
Piccolo probably has the best character development in Z.
Mm-hmm.
And you get it done in 28 episodes.
Yeah. And it's powerful. It's impactful. Like,
I got some lines for you.
oh, okay.
Actually, you know what? Through the power of Skype. I know this is unprecedented.
The power of Skype.
We're trying to get that Piccolo reel going. I'm gonna message you a few lines that if you can give us a reading, please.
All right. What a pitiful tale. Imagine Piccolo Daimo, of all people, protecting some kid. Nothing could be worse. What a line.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right, I got two more for you.
Oh my
I got
goodness.
2 more for you.
I gotta read more of this?
Try that one out for size.
Gohan, you're the only one who ever spoke decent to me. Oh, no.
And then one last one.
Gohan, this last year I spent with you wasn't bad. Don't you die, Gohan.
Get this man a job and get a funeral for Piccolo.
Yeah.
Why didn't Piccolo fade away?
I don't know how to answer that. As the new voice of Piccolo, I don't know how to answer that.
How you have to be prepared for these convention questions.
Jesus Christ.
We got to run you through the gamut. Send all your Piccolo questions to Vince. Make them real, like, annoying, and also maybe not even a question.
Oh yes, please
Just like-
give me like those bad IMDb movie fact kind of questions. The dubbed lines for Piccolo, I did not write them all down, but I liked Piccolo's whole attitude. Right after taking the big shot, I think Gohan asked him if, like, Gohan's like, Piccolo? And he's just like, it's okay, kid. No sweat. And then just passes out. I was like, damn.
Wait, that's his last line?
No.
That's okay.
And then he goes into a very similar string of lines around like, Gohan, you were my best friend. In the past year, I spent training you. Every time you, like, it was like, because I didn't write it down, I won't do the voice. It was like, every challenge you faced, you got stronger. You were a sniveling little weakling before, and now look at you. You're powerful. And then I will say this one: he's as he fades away, as he dies, he says, "Gohan, you're like the son I never had."
Oh, what?
Yes, he says, like, he calls Gohan his best friend. He calls him the son that he never had. Like, they do all the cuts back to like, it's a training montage.
Beating the shit out of him.
Beating the shit out of a 5-year-old. And then smiling and grinning from ear to ear.
Remember that time I blasted you with my eye lasers and you broke both your legs? And I said, get up. Good time.
That's what I mean. Like, Piccolo's special. He's great. He's fantastic. I love him.
There's, a lot more, less subtle, a lot more softening up in your version as they tended to do. Mine's like, I just like this past year wasn't so bad.
Yeah. It's very much like, take it or leave it. My fries were cold, 4 out of 5.
If someone said, hey, let's eat here, I wouldn't be opposed. But I did definitely order a different item next time.
I don't really need those unlimited steak fries, but I guess it's a perk. Red Robin.
Yum. I do like that they have plant-based.
Hold on, they have plant-based now, Red Robin? Out of Piccolo character.
I believe everyone does. It's been a while since I've been to a Red Robin. Since anyone's been to a Red Robin.
This is true. This is true.
I want to say, I think they got on that plant-based train. And guys, plant-based burgers have existed since soy burgers. Why are we trying to be? I get it. It bleeds.
It bleeds.
It's a plant that bleeds.
It's a plant that bleeds.
And the thing we all wanted A plant that bleeds, that we can physically hurt.
AKA a piccolo.
Mm-hmm.
You all want to
Oh,
you all want to piccolo meat? You got it.
yeah, that's fine. I'll just grow it back. Make a little, make a little something for Piccolo.
Hey.
Raising a child is expensive. Oh, I love Piccolo, and I think, our friend Kurt, like straight up asked me, like if I was like, hey, you're a Krillin stan. I'm like, yeah, I am, but this reminded me why I like Piccolo in the beginning, and it's not that I don't like Piccolo anymore, but like he's top with he's top tier.
Oh yeah,
with me.
I'm like, since this is kind of his like exit of the series right now, the only like I'm like, oh yeah, when Piccolo comes back, I'm so excited when Piccolo comes back, because that's a cool sequence too when Piccolo does re-arrive on the scene. Not to spoil anything in the later episodes, but it's no time soon. So
also, I assume you didn't get any of the like orchestral music of like Da Damanus. Enough.
Why can't I
Piccolo,
listen to this dope music?
He's dead. Kame just faded away. Popo's trying to unlock those box sets of scrubs.
He can't find the key. I mean, apart from the normal like backing tracks for these scenes, nothing stuck out in these goodbyes.
I'm sorry, I don't know why they changed it unless they didn't have access to the isolated tracks.
It must have been something like that.
That
Maybe
has to be right?
a licensing deal gone wrong. I don't know how these things work.
So usually, at least in film, you have to your distributor, you have to give them what's called an M&E track, and this is just an audio tracks that are just music and effects, and that's for dubbing in other countries.
Ah. And now you know.
Mm-hmm. So they can add their own voices on top, but like the effects and music stay the same. So maybe, again, if anyone knows why Vince isn't getting that good music he's supposed to, is it this? Do they not have an M&E track?
Yeah.
What were the source of these dubs?
Or do I have some kind of selective unconscious listening biases that I don't want to hear this music?
Yeah.
Selectively hearing impaired.
Yeah, does Vince have a brain problem? Tell us. So we're back at Kame House. Fortune teller Baba is being in. Chi-Chi, still trying to go see Gohan, accidentally shoots her. She does not die. She looks like the T-1000 when Schwarzenegger puts a bunch of shots in him. Just full of holes, still talking.
I am surprised they were able to wrestle as much of the armaments that Chi-Chi had on her, so that she only had that assault rifle by the time she got to the door. But Oolong is just like immediately like, she's got a crystal ball. Let's watch it. Let's watch the fight on there.
Baba essentially was the only friend that had a cable box.
Exactly.
And was the only person able to get pay-per-view.
Uh-huh. How did you know what I wrote in my notes?
Because I think we both there's a bit of a time difference between us, but we all know how pay-per-view works.
Mm-hmm. You ain't never had a pay-per-view party? I went to a few. Oh, we got the fight on over here. You got to pay $25. What?
Well, it was $50 a pop for events. It was insane. Pay-per-views were insane. I only know them because of WWF.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, it was called WWF. But like, it's WrestleMania, man. We gotta watch it. Who's got a cable box? All right, this person. All right, everyone chip in.
Yeah.
I probably didn't chip in. I was probably a little weasel about it.
I mean, if you had something else to offer the party, then, that can exempt you from a bill. Okay.
This is me in high school being like just poor.
Of course. It's what you are in high school.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you should be. No high schooler should have a ton of money. It's awful.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
Mm-hmm. I did want to go back to like the immediate consequences of Piccolo's death. That we see like Gohan just powering up, powerful screams and yells.
Oh, yes.
Vegeta takes a look at him on the scouter and he's like, this kid's strong. His power level's over 3,000. Now, if we compare and contrast to before, Vegeta was astonished that there was a power level of about 5,000 somewhere, and now this kid is at 3,000. He's only 5. If we do the math, that's a hell of a lot of power. And this is the first moment that we see Gohan's Masenko.
Great Masenko. Ha 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 ha.
The great Masenko. And I really like this scene because Gohan is like, I gotta do this. I gotta avenge Piccolo. Like, he's counting on me. Vegeta even kind of warns Nappa that this thing is coming. And again, this is why I love Nappa. Dude just punches it away and just goes, that made my hand sting.
Yeah, my hand's tingling a little bit.
Jesus, Nappa.
Now I'm gonna step on you, you idiot. Because Gohan has, that was it, right? That was the last of his power that he had.
Yep. He put everything he had into that.
It just wasn't enough, Nappa. Step by step. Day by day.
Day by day. Day by day.
I'm gonna step on this kid to piss off Kakarot.
Day by day. I threw my pants away. All right. I'm gonna put this out in the world.
Okay.
Somebody make a Dragon Ball Z musical.
Where's that license? If SpongeBob can get it.
Could you imagine with like the Rock the Dragon kind of soundtrack? Oh, that would rip.
You mean yeah?
Who's that?
A metal musical?
Yes, a metal Dragon Ball musical.
All right. You know what? Calm down, audience. Just stop twisting our arm. We'll do it.
We'll do it.
Jeez.
You hear that?
You might get a taste during this episode, during certain segments, but we'll see.
Aaron, what are the chances that one of us has an encounter with Lin-Manuel Miranda and pitches this idea of a metal Dragon Ball Z musical? Because I have a strong feeling that Lin-Manuel knows a little bit about the goings-on of Dragon Ball.
The comings and goings of
a Goku and of a Piccolo. He knows it all. And then I want to be in the room where it happens.
Is he LA or New York still?
I think he's both.
Ooh, bi-coastal?
He's bi-coastal, baby.
Manuel Miranda, bi-coastal. Got my manager in New York, but my agent in LA.
Ooh. Flying back and forth just to say hey.
I got rhymes for days, and I'll write your song. Moana is good because of me. Hey, this is Lin-Manuel Miranda, and if you want a good rhyme, pay up, baby.
Yeah. All right, Lin, we'll do it. We'll pay.
All right. Here's the actual lyrics. I'm just sliding them across the table.
Uh-huh. Oh, my goodness.
Everyone's crying.
You before, when you made that other line and you rhymed long with something different, now you've rhymed it with Shenlong. Amazing. Mm-hmm. Simply amazing. And we'll use the wire work from Spider-Man.
I don't see how that could be a problem. You gotta save. Hey, musicals are expensive. You gotta save money.
Yeah, the theater still is there.
Oh, good. And we're starting 2020. That's when we're opening.
We're opening, Lynn, 2020.
Well, this is 2019. I don't see how that could go wrong.
Awesome.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Don't pay me any sort of advance.
Lynn.
Fee. Just give me a part of those box office sales. That's
Lynn.
a wise investment on my part.
That's so generous of you. No other marquee musical director, writer, and actor performer has ever done that before. How gracious are you?
You know what we should do? We should take that money, sink it into merch.
Lynn.
Get better quality stuff.
Holy mackerel. You know this audience better than I do. They love high quality merch.
Get a little statuette of me as Goku.
Why not? Why not? It'll be like one of those crossovers
that you can never buy online, that you have to go to the theater to buy.
Lynn, I mean,
exclusive,
you're batting
baby.
1,000. You're batting 1,000.
2020.
2020.
It's gonna be my year.
Oh gosh, and Seed. We gotta get out of there.
Because I mean, just like Gohan's got to get out of there. Vince Nappa's while singing, he is gonna step on Gohan.
Yeah.
Until, wait, what's that? What's that sound in the distance? Nappa steps down on the ground. The smoke clears. What? There's no guts on my boot. What gives? Where's that crushed skull I want?
Hold on, no, you said a brilliant line. If we make a Nappa doll, you gotta pull it. It says, "There's no guts on my boot."
Put him next to the Woody.
So you pull him a second time. I hate the media. Third time, Vegeta.
Yeah, they can't all be zingers.
They can't all be zingers. You gotta have one to clear the palate.
Look, get this Nappa doll exclusively at the theater at the Dragon Ball musical opening. I think August 2020 is
August 2020, and they're renaming 43rd Street Kakarot Avenue for this musical.
Oh boy,
Broadway and Kakarot coming now. Jeez.
The boy.
We gotta get.
But Gohan's safe, is what we're saying.
Yes.
He was saved by Kinto Un. We all know what it means with Kinto. Just like when there's smoke, there's fire. When there's Kinto Un, there's Goku.
Bong bong.
And when there's Goku, there's a commercial. For the first time, available to the public, get the original cast recording of Dragon Ball, the musical. Music and lyrics by Lin-Manuel Miranda, all on a 2-disc set. Own such classics as...
I hate to say it, and it's Kakarot. I hate to say it, and it's Kakarot. And when I landed on Earth, I wanted all the Dragon Balls, but I hate to say it, and it's Kakarot.
Yes, Vegeta's theme. And who could forget this timeless classic?
Shenlong, farewell. Kame's dead, so am I.
And then this tender ballad.
Kame, Kame's a chameleon. He goes to Earth and wears a man's skin. Kame, chameleon.
Yes, all written by Lin-Manuel Miranda. The genius behind In the Heights and nothing else.
With previously unreleased or non-set recorded tracks for...
Fingers saluting in the daylight, blowing up all the cities. I delight in their death. There's a kid who shot me with an energy blast, but I punched it, so fuck his ass.
Oh!
Yes, all on a 2-disc set. For the first time ever, not for download, not on vinyl, never on tape. Just call 1-800-ROCK-THE-DRAGON. Yes, we know that's too many numbers, but you gotta type them all. No, wait, we're sorry, you can't. I'm just getting this in, but you can't call. You have to come to the theater in the year 2020 to pick them up.
Get yours today. Oh, he's fighting. Oh, he's fighting. Goku, 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 Goku. He's coming to town. He's fighting. Oh, he's fighting.
Goku is the baddest motherfucker. Krillin mentions this later on, but like this is the angriest, this is like the toughest, this is the most serious, I think, we've ever seen Goku.
The stern, angry, focused looks from Goku, like it's that demeanor change when those bright, happy eyes turn angular and angry. Like, I think you get the sense that everybody's like, "Holy shit, Goku's gonna fuck some shit up."
Oh, we messed up real bad.
Yep,
we messed up real bad. Goku's mad. Vegeta's talking to him. Goku completely ignores him. Goes over to Piccolo, checks his pulse. Where'd he learn that trick?
He got his nursing degree while in Otherworld.
That was part of my training.
how to write puns and how to prick blood vessels.
Goku is just surveying the landscape, seeing who's all dead. He's like, Tien and Yamcha, and he's very upset. And I'm gonna send you a Nappa line
Send
that
it.
I would love for you to read. And I think the audience would appreciate it. Here's one of Nappa's reactions.
Because I'll just like kind of layer in some of the preamble that Nappa does in mine, where because I wrote down I wrote Nappa recaps crushing of the Z Boys in great
Whoa,
detail.
ooh, yeah, give it to me.
Oh well, not in great detail, but he's like, oh yeah, that guy beat him up. That guy didn't put up much of a fight. Oh, and there was a puny little guy that went to pieces. Like I was just like,
Damn, Nappa.
Nappa needed to live longer. He's like brutish in a very fun way. Like,
Yeah. I don't think I feel like he could have been a good, like, sort of Frieza where it's like, well, you're an enemy.
mm-hmm.
Just bring him back for the universe tournament arc, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have all the Saiyans at your disposal for the Universal Tournament arc? Maybe, replace I don't want to say maybe replace a Tien or a Krillin and sub him in
not
for
a Krillin.
Not a Krillin, but, sub him in for a Nappa.
Yeah, at least let him ride JV.
Let him ride the bus. He can bring the water.
Uh-huh.
Anybody need more water? Lord Beerus?
I'm fine, Baldy. Do you have any puddings, though?
Baldy? Did you just call me Baldy?
Huh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bring me a pudding.
A pudding. Fine. Okay. Sprinkles?
Duh.
Vegeta, where's your wife? We need more pudding.
Nappa. Come here, dog. Huddle in.
Okay.
One.
Sorry.
I love the hustle you've been giving to it. You're really helping everyone here in this tournament.
Yeah,
even Roshi.
I want to be in the game.
I get it. But your role is better served, supporting.
But Vegeta, I learned the 3-finger salute.
Look, I know when you die, you get stronger. You learn the 3-finger salute.
Mm-hmm.
It was very impressive. The explosion was twice as big. But everyone here can kind of blow up a planet. And if I'm being honest, remember when we blew up that insect planet? I didn't want to tell you, but I did most of the work.
But I was there.
You were, and you blew up a continent, and it was pretty impressive. But I've covered for you a lot.
Vegeta, come on! I'm ready to take the main stage.
I don't
Just
know.
give me a shot.
All right.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
Jeez, I never should have loaned you that 2 disc set.
I'm not throwing away my shot because I'm young, Nappa hungry, and I just want to fight Z because I'm not throwing away my shot.
All right, okay, fine. We'll put you in.
Yes. Hey, you! You with the big eyes! What's his name? Jiren?
Mm-hmm.
Here I come!
Oh,
Ha!
no. Ah, damn it. Huh.
Ah, Vegeta, I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Vegeta. I'm already out.
And dead.
And I'm also dead.
Can you not haunt me? You're cramping my style.
But I want to see what your life looks like.
Did you say life or wife?
Bye!
Sorry, guys. I just had to do a favor for an old friend.
Really, Vegeta? You brought Nappa back? I'm sorry I'm laughing. I figured of all the people we may have brought back, I don't know, somebody other than him. Also, he killed me. Do you remember that, Vegeta?
Oh, I think about it often.
Oh, come on.
Namekian.
Hey.
What?
Well, at least you're saying it correctly. Don't use the short, truncated version. You called me a Namek. That was rude.
That's the name of the planet. I understand now.
Yes.
I understand now. That was rude.
What character development we both had.
Mm-hmm. We both softened up.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck and you have a son.
And what a line. I fucking you have a son. I yield my time.
You think they'd go together? You think I guess they both have a son.
Yeah.
So
So what were we talking about?
I don't. Goku just coming in,
Like a boss.
being a badass. You think he's about to step up to Nappa, but he's like, nope, fake out. Boop. Teleport away. Goes to sort of get the sit rep from Gohan and Krillin. Gives them each half a bean.
Because they're pint sized.
They don't. Yeah, it's like that's. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
I don't know.
Corey, you want to say anything about this?
You guys are doing fine without me. But I'll just say this. Proportional bean strength is true strength. Bye.
Then that means I should be super strong, right?
No, you tubby.
That's a new one.
Sorry.
It stings.
Look, I'm really tense watching all this fighting.
Yeah, there's a lot of death. I didn't know any of them, so it's fine.
Yes, you did. That's part of the problem. You should have been down there helping them.
Wait, did I trade for a year with all of them?
Yajirobe, don't tell me you forgot. Don't tell me you currently have selective anime amnesia.
Let's see. What order? I remember the bald guy. I remember the short bald guy. In his taste when I bit him.
Oh gosh, I can't believe it. I almost let that go. Why would you bite his ass, Yajirobe?
It's my other look. I have two techniques: slicing and bitesins.
That's not how you say that.
I know it's a slant rhyme, but it works for Snoop.
But he's the greatest, the real OG. SNOOP. You know what I mean?
No, respect.
You don't know this, but I'm gonna make this canon that me, Master Korin, C, Korin, Crip. That's the set I'm rolling with.
That's a revelation about your past.
You bring out the worst in me, Yajirobe. That's all I'll say.
That's fair.
If I had my set, we'd be shoving beans down your throat.
You just keep feeding me and feeding me and feeding me.
All right, look.
I know that's East Coast, not West Coast.
That's East Coast. But... Miss me with that bullshit.
Look, I'm just staying up here is what I'm saying. I'll go down at some point. Don't worry.
Fine.
Just get off my back and get off those beans.
I gave my last bean to Goku, you idiot.
What? Oh, I gotta get that bean back. Okay, now I am leaving. Hup. And scene. That's why Yajirobe showed up. He wants those beans.
He showed up to save the day for the beans.
And then Goku, after he heals his son and his Krillin and has a little bit of he gives him, from any other character, this would seem disingenuous. But I think Goku loves his friends, and he does love when they get stronger. He's like, oh, Krillin and Gohan, I barely recognize you. You both got really strong.
Yep.
But I'm going to do this by myself. Okay, bye.
And Krillin is like pleading with Goku at first, being like, no, Goku, you don't understand. These guys are so strong. You're going to need our help. Like, you should. And he also says, you should take the Sensu Bean. And then Goku is like, I think I'm going to need your guys' help. But don't help me now.
Oh, no, there's no telegraphing of the future. He's like, no, I got this.
Oh, really? Yeah, in mine, they telegraph the future a little bit. He's like, I have a feeling I'm going to be needing your guys' help. But then contradicts and says, stay here.
I mean, there's a quick cut of them watching the fight on Baba's crystal ball.
Baba's crystal ball is like a cinematic genius.
Mm-hmm. I was like, is there like a dude in there, like in a news truck, like saying camera 1, camera 3?
That would be an awesome cross section. Is just a control room inside the ball.
Little gremlins working it.
Come on!
They get paid in grains of rice.
Why do you think she charges so much? We're expensive.
We're the ones who know the future.
Camera 2, cut.
You remember Minority Report? All right, let me show you the basement. All right, here's 3 little goblin empaths in a pool of water.
That's what they sound like.
Then we get a little wooden ball that's shaved. Look, Baba said, hold on, let me do my Baba impression. Oh, ho, ho. I saw a Minority Report, and And like, yep, that's for me. I'm sorry, that's not very good.
No, Gary, we love
trying.
it. You have the best
I'm
Baba
trying.
impression out of everybody.
I know.
Cut to camera 4 and pan up on Goku's feet. Hurry, come on.
Wait, bro was thinking about Yamcha. Cut to Yamcha real quick.
All right, preload the TN. Preload the TN.
Should we do the Chirons? Do you think that'll help, or is that too much?
I don't know. I think we can get rid of this graphics package.
We paid for it, though.
Can we use it somewhere else?
Let's just, archive it, put it on tape, take it off the hard drives.
Hey, we'll turn this into Kai later. We'll sell it back to him.
We're gonna sell all this to them.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to remember if there was a funny version of TMZ in this world, but I think it's just TMZ.
Yeah, no. It's all the same.
Yeah, they're equally horrible in any dimension.
Well, I think that's it from us inside the crystal ball. Thanks for inside the studio tour, guys.
Yeah. Back to you, Barbara.
What has gotten into us today? I got all worked up.
That was, I don't know, gremlin voices are fun.
They are fun.
I think I've loved these episodes, but they have been Nappa heavy.
Yeah.
And we love Popo and Kame.
Mm-hmm.
And I must mourn the fact that we're not going to get as much of that
I know.
anymore.
We're luxuriating in it.
Oh, there's a good dynamic between them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We can't luxuriate anymore. We have to get to the thing everyone's been waiting for. We've been waiting for it.
Oh, yeah.
The line and meme that launched 1,000 ships.
Mm-hmm.
We have a scene of Goku just charging up his power. Vegeta reading it on his scouter. Once Goku is done, Nappa saying, Vegeta, what's his battle power? And I think we need to do this at the same time. Yes?
Okay, yeah.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
It's over 9,000!
What?
I don't know what happened.
All right, let's do let's do one word at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Higher
It's
than
over
8,000.
9,000.
Now this is not research. I have a bit of precog knowledge.
Yes.
The little gremlins help me out. Precognition is not research.
This is true.
If you cite precogs in your college reports, you will get an F.
Oh yeah, you can't do that. Trust me, I tried.
Yeah, we've all paid $20 to a precog to write a report for us. We've all been there.
Everybody's been there. Those midterms, they're a bitch.
But yeah, so I know that I believe 9,000 is a mistranslation, and that 8,000 is the actual number.
I think so.
But again, I can't do research. Precog or not, I can't do research.
Mm-hmm.
So we need you fine folk out there to write to us and tell us what we know. There's an origin behind this. We don't know all the facts, and we would like to know and to give that to the audience, and then give you the credit. This is an internship.
We'll give you college credit for it.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to say that this episode, I think, has had the might be one of the most referenced episodes in the greater culture of Dragon Ball ever, right? Just think about it. Just it's over 9,000. Everybody freaks out about Piccolo's death scene. And then there's a moment in this fight between Goku and Nappa that is pretty iconic that I've seen on I think I've seen on a t-shirt or two, but this episode is really good. And it's worthy of its praise and of its meme accolades. Kudos.
Yeah, even I think people who don't know about Dragon Ball, they at least know this. If you show them this, yeah, I've seen that around the internet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody sent me that GIF on Teams for no reason.
Oh, cool, because you're the Dragon Ball boy in the office.
Oh no!
Or do you keep that under lock and key?
I gotta keep it under wraps. Nobody can know. I'm a normal boy who just wants to do a good job in his job.
That's that's a survivability technique. I had at work this week. There were three of us, and the dude who I'm already in like a very nerdy environment anyway, but anime is like that's the taboo of taboos still. You could be into superheroes now. You cannot be into anime.
This is true.
I want to change this, but we're still waiting. We need live action animes for that to happen. Anyway, that's a whole rant. So, out of the blue, the guy's like, "Hey, Aaron, you love anime, right?"
Oh, what a call out.
In front of this person, just hated the silence so much that they longed for some sort of topic. And I'm like, this is not safe territory.
It never goes well whenever anybody brings up anime in that fashion. Whether it's like a casual, like, oh, anime, that's your thing, huh? Isn't that like...
Yeah, I guess it is.
Because what happens, at least with me, and look, I got caught watching anime in the office once. Yeah. I was waiting for a show.
The best kind of time theft.
It was great. Well, it was after work hours. I was waiting to go to a show. I had like an hour to kill. And it was at the height of it was like when My Hero was coming out, like the first early seasons. So I was watching it in like a small conference room. I thought there was nobody there. And I turn and two of my coworkers like, "You're watching anime!" They're like, "What are you watching?" And I was like, "Anime."
It feels like you failed a stealth mission. And they're all like, "Everybody's watching anime over here." And then the music changes to...
Then I had to I either let myself die to restart the encounter.
Which is what we all do.
Which is what we all
die.
do.
We just die when someone forces you to talk about anime in a work environment.
Because they're never ready. Like, I've opened up conversations about Game of Thrones. I don't care about Game of Thrones. The White Walkers, the Jon Snows, the whatever. I understand that it has some importance to people, and so I respect it when we talk about it. And most of the time I'm like, okay, like, I've never watched Game of Thrones. Tell me why you like it so much. It's never a satisfying answer. Like, so imagine how that goes when it's anime, when there's like such a huge knowledge gap of what people believe is possible in anime, and like what they're asking for is something so simple, but the way that I'm speaking for myself here, but I feel like if you like anime, it's like a complicated relationship because of what society puts on it. So you're never like, I love anime, and what are you like? There's never like everybody's watching Dragon Ball Super, because not everybody in the office is watching Dragon Ball Super, but everybody in the office is watching Game of Thrones for some reason.
There's so much shame attached to anime. Some of it is false, but some of it is it's earned.
Warranted. Yes,
some of it's very earned. So it's the level between like saying you like TV and you like a certain genre, right?
Right.
And that's where anime lives, because it's not a genre, and it's not a medium. The medium is animation.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a very specific regional art form that has very specific grammar and language and history that, it's hard out, man. It's hard in the workforce. My advice, never talk about anime.
Yeah. Divert to video games. That's a good tactic I've done.
Yeah. Everyone can agree with that.
Everybody knows a video game.
If they don't, they'll just talk about one they played when they were kids, and that's fun too.
And then you're like, "Oh, Mario, puh, it's a me."
Or they'll talk about their kids playing games.
Yeah.
And then you're like, "Yes, I too have played your children's games."
Then you get on like, "Oh, I've got good games that are good for kids that you could play with your kids that they might like." And then it's like, "Wait, why are you playing kids games?" "Oh, no, it's video games, but kids can play them."
Video games are for kids now, don't you know?
Oh Lord.
I completely lost her. That was the tangent of all tangents.
Yeah, we really went
like.
somewhere with that.
Just because I had that encounter this week, I'm like, oh, I gotta tell the only other person I can tell about it.
But look, I got a segue because similar to not understanding or not being able to see how we got to where we were, while while Goku is fighting Nappa, Krillin exclaims, "Gohan, did you see what your father just did there?" And I love this because both Gohan and Krillin both like slowly shake their head like, no way. What I'm referencing specifically is when Nappa charges at Goku, who like split second kicks him in the back of the head. And like this just sets the tone for what is like for this really awesome fight. And I love this little dialogue up top where Nappa gets back up and he goes, "That was a fluke. I'm the second strongest Saiyan in the universe." And then Goku, he says, "So if that guy's stronger than you, then that makes you the third strongest." Woo! That's what Nappa can't take it no more.
That's a lot better than just what I got, which is a bunch of like, I thought you were tough guys. Like, I am tough.
That's almost
my mom
fun.
said so.
Look at my muscles. Mommy said I'm toughy.
Mommy said, here's a cookie for my good little toughy boy. And I ate that cookie.
Vegeta thinks I'm tough, don't you, Vegeta? He doesn't have to answer because I know it's true.
Okay, I won't. Look at these vegetables. I'm eating them all because I'm a big toughie. Lost the Nappa voice. We gotta end it.
We gotta end.
The last thing that happens in my episode, I don't know if it's the same. Goku during this fight, he's dodging attacks. Then finally, just gives Nappa one good one in the stomach, and says, "quote That punch just now was for Chiaotzu." After that, the announcer says, "Well, they're gonna fight now. This is cool." And my thought was like, what about the other? What about Tien and Yamcha? Where are their punches?
They cover that in mind.
Okay.
He says that punch was for my friends.
We know who Goku really likes.
Yeah, he likes Chiaotzu the best.
Yeah, Chiaotzu.
Chiaotzu, Goku's secret son. Again, this episode sets up a lot about like Vegeta and Goku's relationship. Gohan's relationship with his dad's strength and stuff like that is set up in this like very small moment because Vegeta, while he's fighting Nappa, is just like, how is Kakarot so strong? A year ago, he couldn't even defeat Raditz. And like, I love that you could just see it's seething in Vegeta's mind that he doesn't understand how this Kakarot is so strong and he hates it. And how Gohan is like just purely in awe of his dad's strength and kind of isn't believing in his own anymore since his dad is around. I don't know. I think it's very, very interesting, very cool. That's it. That's the end of the episode. We're going to see more of Goku fighting Nappa, and if you have not seen the fight sequence that we're referencing in episode 28 of Dragon Ball Z, I say go ahead and check it out. That animation is smooth, baby.
Yeah, we're going to see more Goku just beating the crud out of everyone. But we got some mail. So Master Researcher Nick writes to us, with your talk about whether or not Goku and Bulma were meant to be a couple, I'd be remiss in not sharing this what-if story from Masako X of DBZA fame, imagining just that scenario. As this writing gets well into the Boo saga, and he provides a link, so just, look up Masako X. It's a very long video, so we cannot share it on the pod. As for Nappa's hair, I found this character sheet for Nappa in Super Broly. And Vince, are you looking at it? Do I need to send it to you?
I can pull it up.
Also, there are 14 videos on what if Goku married Bulma.
My God.
Damn.
Oh my goodness, Nappa with that.
So we'll post it, but this looks like that's a rug, man.
Yeah.
That is a certifiable rug.
I do want to see that go Super Saiyan for sure.
His little dollop of Daisy on top of his head.
Do, 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 do a dollop of Daisy.
So Nick continues, from my view, it looks like he's going bald. Now, if he is shaving it, then good on him. Once it's cut, Saiyan hair can never grow back. What?
Hold on. Wait, what?
Is that true? Or are you making a goof?
So, wait.
No?
I don't think that's a goof. I don't think that's a goof. Because Gohan has only had long hair once.
No, his mom cut. Well, he's a half, so let's not count that.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
we can't count any half humans. But Vegeta grows that mustache, which signifies that he's been shaving this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Or is the mustache only in GT? No, he has it in Z, right?
No. I don't think he has it in Z. He has it in GT. But look,
why did you do this to us?
Isn't there a scene in Super where Goku and Vegeta have a beard?
They have beardo. Yeah, they're beardos.
But that isn't. Oh man!
But if they're not shaving it, how does it grow? Why would it grow then and not? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Because I was gonna say maybe they were like training in the hyperbolic time chamber for so long that the years went by. Or maybe it's because they're so much older now. I don't know. When is Saiyan puberty? If they retain their youth so that they can battle longer. What? At birth.
Probably. Why did you have another paragraph I have to read, and you did this to us?
I don't mind.
On the day of my daughter's wedding?
I don't mind. Nick knows how to play us for sure.
And finally, if there's still time to talk about pairings that should have happened but didn't, I'm throwing my hat in for Yamcha and Sano. Yamcha would have someone who'd believe in him. He would make the relationship work, and they would name their kids after tea perfect for wintertime, like matcha, ginger, and spicel, pronounced spicel after apple spice. Keep fighting, Master Researcher Nick. How would that work out? He is old, she is a kid. He's got to wait.
I mean, yeah. That's how it works. But I also think we forget, because how much older than Goku is Yamcha?
There's the rub, right? I'd say, I guess only 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, so
it ain't that bad. And Sano was around the same age.
Yeah, I think Sano and Goku are the same age, and Sano may be even a little older than Goku. I don't know.
Yeah, Saiyan development is weird, where they're real squatty until they turn 18.
And then they just like...
Yeah, that's when Saiyan puberty happens in a day.
Yeah.
Saiyans don't have time to be awkward.
Speak for yourself, Vegeta.
What, you going to break out my prom picture?
I'm just going to say, I remember high school Vegeta with a whole lot of acne.
Just because I went to prom with my scouter. It was a joke.
Well, some people were saying that you were wearing that scouter to hide a huge zit on your eye.
Yep, Saiyans get acne on their eyes. It's fucked up.
It's awful.
This is why we banned high schools. It was too gross.
And all the non-warrior class Saiyans selling us Saiyan Proactive.
Mm-hmm. I remember Saiyan Jessica Simpson.
Saiyan Simpson.
Mm-hmm. Jessica Saiyan.
Jessica Saiyan Simpson.
She has a lot of stage names. Look, I remember her saying, "Hey, get this and you won't have acne on your eyes." And I'm like, I'd love to see again. That'd be a plus. And that stuff doesn't work.
No, the side effects are way worse.
Mm-hmm.
Itchy throat.
Uncontrollable flagellants.
Buckly knees.
Dry ears, which is you don't want.
Simultaneous goo.
Tail rot.
Tail twitch.
Tail spasms.
Don't forget chronic tail itch. It really messes up your tail is what we're saying.
And scouter gouter.
Oh, Vegeta, you didn't tell me you suffered from scouter gouter.
Yeah, I still do. That's why I have that cream.
Oh, Vegeta. We've been through a lot together.
We've been through a lot. Duh. And we're going to be through a lot many years. For many, many years.
Let me sign your yearbook.
All right, as long as I can sign yours.
Of course, of course.
All right.
Never age and never change. That's the Saiyan way.
Some sign the front, some sign the back. But I'm the first to sign the crack. Have a bitch in summer. Vegeta.
Oh, Vegeta. I'm going to cry. I can't believe we have to go to separate camps this summer.
I know. I'm going to music camp.
And I'm going to chess camp.
Yep. Look, a warrior must have various skills.
Oh, Vegeta. Vegeta, I'm going to miss you.
Nappa. Oh, watch my scouter counter. Ow. Ow.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my tail itch. Ugh. You mind scratching it?
If you scratch mine.
Best friends, the warm-hearted Saiyans, they'll love you till the end.
And see. We gotta get it. This episode's gonna be so long.
This is going to be a long go.
Nick, thank you for writing. If anyone has some research for us, or if you just want to say hi, you can write to us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. We're on all the social media if you want to get in touch with us there. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Kame House Party. Every Thursday, we are streaming on Twitch around 8 p.m. Eastern. Go to twitch.tv/Kame House Party. Go ahead and give us a follow so you'll know when we go live. I don't know our schedule this month. We haven't planned it yet.
Right.
But you can go back and watch our old videos. We had Kurt Cruz, i.e. Young Munas, on Twitch, join us for a Code Vein stream. It was very fun. I died a lot and I got roasted a lot. So if I'm your least favorite character on this podcast, you'll enjoy it.
Oh, that's impossible. That's very much impossible. Yes, twitch.tv/Kame House Party. And, I mean, I've been saying this a lot, and I'll say it again. Thank you, everybody, for spending your time with us here on the pod, spending your time with us on Twitch, on YouTube, sending us your energy through your emails and comments on social media at Kame House Party on all the social medias. We see you. We thank you. And look, no matter what you got going on out in that big wide world of yours, if you're, bracing for the Saiyan fight of the century between Goku and Nappa, or you're just trying to, I don't know, make it to the next day, you gotta keep fighting. Nappa's got some hair, only on the upstairs.
Yummy, yummy house party.